Mike White had to leave the game twice with an injury. Here's the latest on that injury. Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video. We already recapped the New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills game, but just wanted a quick video on the injury situation with Mike White. Before we get started, just wanted to mention you can follow on socials at Matt O'Leary NY. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out the Just Jets podcast as well. New episodes drop every single Wednesday. So Mike White got absolutely crushed in this game against the Buffalo Bills. And by crushed, I mean hit a ton. He had to leave the game twice due to injury, and we're going to just go through and we're going to talk about what the latest is. So he left the game in the second quarter after what appeared to be a hit to the ribs. He would come back just a couple of plays later and continue to play. And then in the third quarter, he got hit in the ribs again. This time looked the worst of the two. I thought for sure, okay, broken ribs, this guy, he's done for the day. He goes off to the locker room. The first time he didn't go to the room, he kind of just went to the sideline. He goes to the locker room. And when I say that I was absolutely stunned to see him come back out there on the football field, I don't think there's a better description for it. I mean, just one, incredibly tough to come back in after taking not one, but two massive shots to the ribs. That's an incredible gutsy performance. So after the game, Robert Saleh said that he is going to the hospital, and that's where he is right now. He's going to the hospital to get checked out, but two times he had to leave the game due to shots to the ribs. So obviously going to be taking a close eye on that, and we'll have a keen eye on that as if he is healthy to go, he will be the starter according to Robert Saleh against the Detroit Lions. Hard to argue against that after the performance we saw again against the Buffalo Bills this week. I thought he was fine. I thought he played pretty good and pretty gutsy football. I know he didn't throw a touchdown pass, didn't have any turnovers, pretty high completion percentage, and again showed a ton of guts to come back out there. Obviously wishing him the best, but as of right now, he is at the hospital for testing for injuries that he sustained after a couple of shots to the ribs. So we'll see if he's good to go or not. I will say, though, another thing on this, I don't know about you, but I'm all set on the Joe Flacco experience. He was strip sacked. He missed an open read up the seam. Just not a very good performance at all. I think it's time to elevate Zach Wilson to QB2 if Mike White is good to go on Sunday. But I'm really all good on the Joe Flacco. I think he's checked out and his time has come. But that is the injury update on Mike White so far. Obviously, just going to be continue to keeping a close eye on this situation. But man, ton of guts out of this kid to come back in the game, not once, but twice. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I will catch you next time.